everybody, Claudia from the We Garden Homestead here, just finishing up the Every Bit Counts challenge. Today is August 31st and I will not get to any kind of preserving today. I do have to go to work later. Luckily we didn't get hit very hard by a dahlia, if that's how I say it. We just had some not even hurricane force winds, some tropical storm winds, and my work was closed, but it is open today and I'm going back to work, so I'm pretty excited about that. So to finish out the month, and again, I've said it several times, I haven't done a lot, but to finish out the month, yesterday I had I still do, a bunch of tomatoes from last year. As they came in, they just came in so fast and I didn't have time to do anything with them, so we just popped them, I rinsed them and cored them and popped them in Ziploc bags and popped them in the freezer. So yesterday I made some enchilada sauce. I based it loosely on the ball recipe. I did substitute fire roasted and peeled poblanos. I seeded them for the chilies in the ball recipe, and it's a pressure canned recipe, so I wasn't really worried about substituting, changing the ratio to more tomatoes versus the peppers. So I did 7 pints of enchilada sauce yesterday. That was Wednesday. And then Tuesday, the day before, I also pulled some tomatoes out and I did pasta sauce. Now I used the Mrs. Wages pasta sauce mix this time, and I did 5 pints. We're going to use one of them for dinner tonight and see how we like it and decide if I want to make more with the Mrs. Wages. If I do, I'll probably get it on Amazon and I'll put a link in because they sell bulk packages rather than paying for, one package at a time. So, I've had a lot of people ask me about my labels. So I thought I'd talk about that real quick. So these are water-soluble labels. They come in a big roll, and I just pull out the number I need, and then I use this archival quality Sakura graphic pen. It's like a very narrow felt tip and it doesn't fade. I did try Sharpies and they blurred a little bit on these dissolvable labels, and I tried regular pens and I tried pencils and everything faded. So these are archival quality, they don't fade. This is a new one that I just got. The first one finally was given up the ghost. I've had it for about 3 years, so they really last. I don't label the tops with a Sharpie because once they're on the shelf, to be honest with you, I can't see the tops anyway. So I label the sides with what's in it and the month and the year. I used to do the month, the date, and the year, but the month and the year is enough. Chances are I won't be doing, more again this month. I really need to rotate it that carefully. And then when I'm done with this jar, this will wash off in the sink when I wash the jar. It'll wash right off and go down the drain. It'll dissolve. It'll totally dissolve. So that's what I use to label them. I'll put links for those for Amazon. That's where I buy them. You can get a bunch of different ones of these. You can get plain square ones. You can get these fancy ones. I love them. That's how I do it. And that's about it for me today. So happy September. I'll be starting seeds probably in the next couple days for our fall garden, because here in super South Florida we do much better in the fall and winter than we do in the summer. So I will be getting started on probably some tomatoes and some onions next week, and then we'll see after that. So thanks for joining me. Again, every bit counts. Thanks to Jessica at Three Rivers Homestead for starting this challenge. I really appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. Last year I did a lot more, but this year time didn't allow. So if you like content like this, if you want to see more from me, please like, subscribe, hit the dinger if you want to be notified, and hey, you know what? Leave me a comment. What do you do when you have too many tomatoes coming in and you can't get to them in time? Do you pop them in the freezer and just take care of them later? Let me know.